Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I remember when I was in Kissimmee, right? And I'm gonna tell you the story, what happened in Kissimmee, right? So, in Kissimmee, to me, Kissimmee or Orlando is like a big bush, because when you like when you're driving towards Kissimmee or Orlando, all you see is bush and trees, right? To me, I think it's someone's private parts, if you want to call it that, but whatever. So let me tell you the little story what happened in Kissimmee, right? So we was living in Kissimmee, and my mom said go to the store and get us something to eat, like groceries or something, right? So that don't ends over there at Walmart, right? But whatever. I'm gonna tell you another part of the story, but whatever. So we went inside Walmart, right? And at this time I braided my hair so cutesy, right? It was like these long braids, I don't know if I still got the picture, but I don't think so. But I had it in braids and it was just puffy. And in Kissimmee, people don't want different kind of styles, or like I kind of say, they don't like black people, Why I say that and they was racist is because every time when I wear like different kind of hairstyle, they always like tend to look and have like words to say under their breath, right? So we was in Walmart and that happened, and I was like playing with my hair, I was doing like this, and just playing with it, right? And this guy came, and he had like a lot of like beers, in his hand, right? I think it was like 4 cases of beers, the one in the glass container, right? So I was playing with my hair, and of course there's a lot of space to walk around, right? The guy just went in front of me as I'm playing my hair, right? My sister's looking at a bottle of ketchup, right? And he just stands right in front of me, in a rush. And I'm like, why are you in front of me, There's so many places you can walk towards, right? And he stumbled, right? When he stumbled, all of the beers fell out of his hand, right? And it fell on the floor, right? And he looked at me and I looked at the beers on the floor, right? And I was like, ooh, you in trouble now. Because now you got to pay for it, right? So he left as the floor is like covered with beer, right? I don't know if he came to to go to like a person to clean it up or something like that, or he was gonna try to snitch on me because I was in his way. But apparently I was not in his way, He was just trying to be petty, right? So me and my sister's like, let's get out of here, Let's go to the opposite side where the drinks are, right? So we did that. I don't know if they actually cleaned up that little part of beer on the floor, right? To go to Save-A-Lots, right? So we went to Save-A-Lots because it was close to the corn laundry right next to it, right? And we didn't want to wait until like the place to wash our clothes, right? So we went to Save-A-Lots to see what kind of snacks we can get here and there, right? So we went inside. The cash register dude is acting funny, looking at us like, how you got here, or something like that, like, why you here, And keep in mind, the Spanish was trying to be white, and just like, because the white people don't like black people or Spanish people, so the Spanish try to be white and act like white people, and then snicker at us, and laugh at us, and under their breath they like say things, towards our direction, right? So they was doing that, and I don't know if they was following us anytime when he was in the store, but I'm kind of clueless for everything, around me, but I feel like I'm in my own bubble, when I'm out in the stores or anything like that. But I need to stop that because somehow I'm going to get kidnapped or something's going to happen to me because I'm so clueless as everything is going around me. It's like I don't see things, the evil around me, and things can happen. I feel like I'm in a fairy tale that everything is good and dandy, but I need to stop doing that because things can actually happen to me, because of that, I need to learn how to stay in the real world, and think on my feet, and if I see something start going away, you know. So we went back to like the corner laundry, right, and sat down and ate our food, right. And that happened, right. And then we went to a dollar store, and keep in mind, I don't think the people in Kissimmee bathe, you know, because it was this lady, she was in front of us, and she smelled, woo-wee, she smelled horrible, you know. And I was like wondering, she's not even buying soap for her ass, right? She's buying candies, and she was like a heavy set lady. Don't get me wrong, all women is beautiful, you know. All women is beautiful, you know, in their own way. But I was thinking that, like, why would you buy candy and you know your butt stinks, you know? So we were smelling her, and oh my god, I almost passed out because she was so rank, you know. So that happened, and the people behind us thought it was us who smell, you know. And my sister was telling me, you know, that they think we smell like this, you know. And I was like, yeah, but they not in front of us smelling this lady, this putrid lady, you know. So the cash register took her items and stuff like that, greeted her, you know, and stuff like that, you know. And keep in mind, you can't even hardly see any black people in Kissimmee. On the opposite side, for 10 minutes away, like in Orlando, you can see few black people, maybe like 30%, and it's more Spanish and whites over there, you know, maybe like 80-90% Spanish and whites, right? So that happened, right? Oh yeah, let me tell you this other part to that part, you know. So we went to, I think it was Family General, you know. So me and my sister, my third sister, you know, I'm the second, she's the third, right? And going in the line, right? So we went to like, I think it was Dollar General, right? My other sisters is in the car, right, waiting for us, right? So we got tissue, right? The lady I think in front of us, right, she was talking to the cash register dude, and it looked like they was flirting, you know. And I was like, you can do that on your own time, you know. You're in a business that you're supposed to be working, right? Then work, right? You can say hi to the customers or stuff like that, but don't flirt around, you know. And you see people behind the damn girl you flirting with, you know. So they assholes was like flirting, right? And she was taking forever, right? And she looked behind us. She didn't look behind us. She looked us up and down. She like they don't have any money. That's what she was saying in her head, you know. She whispered under her breath to the cash register dude, right? And he looked and he snickered, you know. When I say snickered, he laughed, you know, and smiled, right? And the lady thought she was doing a good thing, right? And said she was going to pay for our items, right? Because it looked like we didn't have any money. For some odd reason, we had a 20 in her hand, but she thinks we was counting out pennies, right? So she's like, she turned behind us. She turned behind her, right? And she's like, I will pay for your items, right? And I was like, okay. And the way she was saying it, she was like, oh, these black kids don't have any money, so I'm going to do a good thing, which she's not doing a good thing, and make her pay for it for us, right? And I know my sister, she have like, what it called, she's nervous, right? And when she's nervous, she's laughing, right? Or smiling or something, right? And the whole time I was hearing everything what the lady was saying, because like certain times I'm very like observant. I listen, you know. So I looked to my sister, she's laughing. I'm like, I don't think she knows that this lady is trying to make fun of us, you know. And then I was like, should I just put more things on our items so she can pay for it, because she's acting like a damn dickhead, you know. I was like, nah, you know, let's get out of here, because now it's making me uncomfortable, you know. I'm mad, you know, at this point. And then after a while, we went into the car, and I told my sisters, right, my older sister, She's like, why the fuck you didn't put like extra stuff on her items, you know, so she can buy it. And in my head, I was like, maybe get the biggest tissue, you know, and say, bitch, buy this, right? And get some candy, you know. But I was like, I was not raised to be like that, right? You know, to be a big savage, you know, or be an asshole. Even when that lady was being an asshole to us, you know. So after that, we went home, you know, and I told it to my mom. My mom was like, what the fuck, you know? People don't give a F about the black community or anything like that. They don't care about us, right? Because maybe it was like only like 5% of black people in Kissimmee. 10 minutes away to Orlando is maybe like 35% of black people. And keep in mind, they don't have any black restaurants. When I say that, I mean like they had Popeyes, don't get me wrong, but they didn't have Churches or I don't know, fish joints or something. Yeah, I forgot about this one in the library, right? So we was in the library, right? And every time we went to the library, we always get kicked out for some odd reason, right? So we didn't get kicked out this time, but we was going in little kind of corners where we weren't supposed to be in, right? And the lady was like laughing at us, kind of, you know. And then we had a library card from like down here. We try to get like books and stuff like that. We did get books, you know, but the lady was like saying that we had to pay like extra money because she don't know if we're gonna bring back the books on time or something like that, you know. And we looked at her like, do you say this to the other people, you know? Like, I mean, like the Spanish or the whites, you know? She's like, and then when the other lady was on the opposite side, you know, and we was leaving, she didn't say that to the other lady, you know. I don't know why she didn't say that to the other people, you know. But after that, we went upstairs, you know, and we went into like the style, like not the stalls, but you know, it's like upstairs and then it's like downstairs. We was hiding down there sometimes reading our books, and then we go back upstairs. But then people was like kept staring at us, like, "What are you doing here?" You know, "What are you doing in the library?" You know, these is books, not toys, you know, movies, you know. And I was like, what do you think we're gonna do to these books or these movies? We're gonna destroy them? We came to the library to like get movies, get books to read and stuff like that. We're not here to like destroy anything, right? That's what they was thinking in their minds, you know. So if you guys like these kind of stories, comment down below. You know, I really want to know what was the worst experience of racist people talking to you or talking about you or anything like that, right? Bye, guys.